Okay, I'm making a video of this morning's video. So instead of risking messing up this original video through um, editing, I'm just going to create a new video on this video. So I'm going to run this. I'm going to show you guys what happens. So obviously we were up pre-market uh, in this very tight three trigger cluster setup on the Anemoi terminal going to the close yesterday, coming into the open this morning. So the fact that we were up above that 501 hourly trigger with rising hourly velocity for the first hour of trading today, this morning on the 27th of July, was all positive. They immediately came in, bomb dropped, but then I had multiple zones, early morning zones of strength, including one into 7:17 a.m. PST. And because they bomb dropped so violently through that trend break, it left behind this hidden retest at $5.12 overhead. So a perfect hit would be tracking up and hitting $5.12 into 7:17 a.m. I'm going to roll this. You can see over here it's 7:13. So you've got, less than 5 minutes to watch this play out. Then you're going to see, after almost a perfect attack, it only missed by 1 minute, time and price, you're going to see immediate barcoding because they knew it was about to get away from them to the upside. This corresponds with the earlier video I posted of the Anemoi terminal rising 5-minute velocity and everything looking healthy. And then as we moved into the last 15 minutes of trading to close out the first hourly, 60-minute bar, hourly trading bar, they, again, barcoded, manipulated, and then bomb dropped. And you'll see me explain how they do that in this video. So I'm going to roll this right now. And you're going to hear my voice from this original video only. I'm not going to talk into the mic now. And then they were stripped out of that area where they would have and probably could have and should have broken price out and allowed it to run toward that 880 high that we posted in after hours on Friday. They stripped those out and then reflected them as out of sequence trades after hours on Monday. So I'll be showing Judge Zurn all of that evidence as well as some other people that I'm going to send it to. I personally believe that that we caught them red-handed there, and that shows not only that they were cheating, but exactly how they cheated, at least using that one tool. They use a lot of tools, like I've told you guys. This idea that we've been able to show over and over again, where they run the small cars out onto the racetrack, and again, that's done purposely. And these guys that are paid for payment for order, that make payment for order flow payments to other people, those guys, the irony is that they get to claim price improvement to the little guy by breaking a 100 share trade into pieces. So the 100 share size, right, coming from an AMC ape buying toward the top of a breakout range, that gets broken into sub 100, turned into, weaponized into these smaller shares that then provide the opportunity to run the slow car out onto the racetrack. They take a small chunk of it and claim price improvement because they can show that you're getting a better price than what you wanted. If you think about it, if you wanted to, if you were bullish and you wanted to see price accelerate to the upside, you would want to be buying at the top end of the range. You're literally purposely doing that to add bullish volume at the top end of the range and chew through supply. Well, if someone wants to say, hey, I'm going to give you price improvement, that price improvement might shoot you directly in the foot, because the price improvement might be you buying at the bottom end of the range, and to the eye of a trader, it looks like that. It looks like a red tick at the bottom end of a bar. So there are a lot of games they play, and So now it's 716. So you see how right moving into this predicted zone of strength, there we go. We're trading up into this. But what they attempted to do is they attempted to barcode as we're rising into this area of natural strength predicted by the BAM model. So it's 716. We're a minute away from the Bullseye timestamp, and we traded the high of the recovery here. So we traded up to 510. Again, volume remains relatively low, but that's a bullish thing because we're in control. The highest of these spikes within this rising volume phase were posted by green volume. So the fact that you're climbing and making higher highs and breaking out on relatively low volume, I disagree with people that say that is bearish. That's bullish if you're just coming off of a turning point reversal. If we were trading, there's your 512 hidden retest exactly at 717. You don't see that very often, you guys. I'm glad I recorded this because now you got to see in real time. That's called a bullseye, where we hit not only the price target but exactly into the timing element. And that's why when you hear people say, never post time and price targets, and people trash me on Twitter, more often than not, those are hedge fund shills and social media attack accounts coming after me because they don't want any of you to think that the behavioral analysis model works as well as it does sometimes. They can manipulate things and make me look like a complete buffoon at times, but you'll also see some beautiful examples of a time and price direct hit down to the 1 minute. So I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. The reason this is so important, in addition to the fact that we've prices curled above and basically stick save kind of a reversal move off that 501 level, is that if you see this velocity, this was negative velocity. This is what's called a pin. You can't even see it because it's just dead on neutral. So this was negative. This was a pin. This flipped to the upside. When we print the new jump forward velocity prediction for the 7:30 to 8:30 hourly time frame, we want to see this hourly velocity print a rising hourly velocity, which we will see as long as price can remain elevated into the 7:30 close, which is the 10:30 close in New York. That's also why the bad guys try so hard to move price down into the half-hour print. They're gaming the technical indicators, the momentum technical indicators. So now we're starting to see some vibration here. Once we can probe above this 512 level, we want to see price swing back down, and then as I said, the sort of the minimum vibration to expect is this is the A, we're in the B right now, then you'd see a C, D, E, then we want to see a tall green candle paint through 512 vibration at mid-range, and that typically means you're off to the races. So if you guys have never seen the way I set my charts up, I'll show you. Once a hidden retest is hit, I stub it off. A hidden retest level is always in magenta in my charts, and then I use other colors for to point out other components of behavioral analysis. So now I'll take a yellow print, lock that in, and this is 512 vibration. Once the A, B, C, D, E swings are complete, you'll see me mark this vibration as okay. I'll just say 512 vibration equals okay, so that when I glance up at these charts, I always know, you know, what's going on, because I'm following a ton of different things behind the scenes and trying to update the things in real time that are not automated in my work. The highest volume's been 160K coming out of the other side of the rising volume, and that was green. Take a quick glance at the zones of strength and weakness. Now, we could, there's another Anemoi trigger overhead. It's the weekly trigger. It's at 531. It's, you know, this was literally the most important turning point in months or years. You just have to take my word for it on that one in my work. So the Anemoi weekly trigger is at 531. What we'll see later today, if I'm correct about the whole setup, and that we are going to attack this $6 hidden retest level later today, is that you will see an incredible buy program kick in on a move through $5.31. That could happen as early as, it could literally happen as early as 7:45 in the morning, my time. I mean, just straight up, right here live in this video, or as late as 12 o'clock this afternoon if we continue to track the behavioral analysis models, zones of strength. There are 3 different specific zones of strength that generated from my 5-minute model. What you saw play out right here was a zone of strength coming from the sort of the front end of the 5-minute model, a bullseye on the 1-minute model. That 717 timestamp was directly from the 1-minute model. They've been able to suppress price. If I look at my notes from yesterday, I had guessed that we would be able to be challenging that Anemoi weekly trigger at $5.31 into this 717 zone of strength. So they managed to, you know, artificially bomb drop the stock. Remember, we opened up. We were up in pre-market and opened up, and then they bomb dropped us. We documented everything over here. We could see how they did it. But then the bulls were able to hold that 501 Anemoi hourly trigger, and we had this nice bullseye hit here. This bar coding that you're seeing here, even though we're not swinging, technically not swinging above this 512 vibration level and making moves like I said, the A, B, C, D, E, if we barcode long enough through here, we're going to count this vibration as complete, because I just know they're cheating. I can see from the barcoding, that's the easiest way to tell that these guys are artificially manipulating a market. So if they're preventing the normal swings of human emotion, the vibration that is, it's basically just a graphic display of the bull versus the bear battleground. And the battleground always takes place at the hidden retest level. Once it's hit, becomes vibration. That's the battleground. So if they're cheating here, I'm going to count it as complete. And if we were to move straight up toward that Anemoi weekly trigger into that 745 period or in front of it, I'm going to assume that we've completed all the vibration we needed to complete at 512. I'm not going to, I'll mark this as okay. I won't be looking for a return. So let's go look at the cheating that they did here on this reversal move, and you'll see, let's see. So first you saw the bar coding. So this is them running the small cars out on the racetrack and slowing everything down, and they always follow it up with a bomb drop a bunch of red at the bid. So let's see from 722, 723, the lead up to that bogus move. Here's 721. There they are rolling all the small cars out onto the racetrack. Same thing. That's how they pin. That's how they slow down all those sub 100 share trades. And then as you move into the bomb drop period, which is 725 into 726. Again, all the small cars on the highway, you can see them on the racetrack. You can see them right there. So here you go, 725. And 726. Relatively low volume bomb drop. Here's your burst basket. I mean, so you guys get to see this real time. Pure desperation, pure manipulation, 100% bogus.